It always felt like music was such a great way to tell a story and to create this world around an idea or an expression. I first dropped out of school when I was 15, and I just knew that I wanted to dedicate my life to it. It started with singing because I think that it was the most thing that was accessible to me. I identified as oh, I'm a singer and I want to be a singer. I have a much different relationship with how I view myself as an artist now. I started playing the piano, I went to music school, I was exposed to that side of music, and then learning how to produce the singing and the writing is one layer and it's beautiful, but there's so many other layers. As a woman, it's really important to be able to say whatever you want to say in Arabic music in the way that you want to say it. It started when I did Sint el Ew in 2020, which was a song about what was going on in the country, and we shot Sint el Ew on iPhone. It kind of became a joke that it was yeah, I'm on Mafi Budget. Look at what we're doing without money. Imagine what we could do with. I think having the label and having different skills allows me to do my job. Otherwise, it's really hard. For me, the editing of a music video is just as important as producing the song. It's much easier for me to work with other people now that I know what I'm bringing to the table. I have my own sound now. That's the goal, I guess, as a creative, to be authentic in what you're putting out. The way that I would describe my music in general, it exists under the umbrella of hip-hop in the sense of hip-hop culture. I love using 808 basses and big snares, very hip-hop vibes, but then I'll layer it with string arrangement or trumpets. I love electronic synths that are housey and techno-y. And then adding the layer that's a real context of Arabic music or Oriental music, or having elements like the depicting, where the beats come in, it's just very fluid. The music that I make comes out, I'm wow, they all sound like they came from the same person. I feel I'm there now with production. I've been making my album Nazele for about 3 years now. I've been putting it out as singles, chapters that are connected. It's kind of a storyline. It's a very personal album. It's my story. It's my origin story. So if you go and watch the trilogy, it'll show you how I went from this person who was hurt, who then got lost, who was looking for herself, and eventually decided to be the villain. I'm a few chapters in. I've put out the trilogy of the album. A couple songs after, Nazele Big Champagne, Shut Off. There's still around 3 or 4 chapters that I'm working on now. I'm finalizing the album. It should be out around summer, and I've been working on a lot of music in parallel. The next one should be in May. It's called Fifer, which means fog. I think my big dream for the label is to become, the go-to label for artists that are artists with really big visions. I believe Mafi Budget can be that. And pushing the culture forward is really important. It's not just about any kind of music. How are we representing ourselves as Arab artists? How are we inheriting our culture, and what are we leaving behind? There's a lot of amazing people from the region, whether here in Lebanon, in Palestine, in Egypt. It's just a bunch of really amazing people doing amazing things. So it's nice to see that the music scene is there's more coming out and there's more things happening. That's my little agenda, is to push Arabic forward.